So what's the most exciting thing happening at the X Prize right now?
Wow. So a couple of different things. We just launched something called the $10 million Qualcomm Tricorder X Prize. So Paul Jacobs, the CEO of Qualcomm, amazing entrepreneur himself. The Qualcomm Foundation funded us to create something called the Qualcomm Tricorder X Prize. So imagine we're asking teams to build a handheld mobile device that a mom could use at 2 a.m. in the morning. And this is a device that you would talk to because it's got artificial intelligence, it's connected to the cloud, it's got digital imaging on board, it's got what we call lab on a chip technology. And this is a device you talk to, you cough on it, it can do the RNA or DNA analysis of the bacteria or virus in your sputum, it can do a transdermal blood analysis. It's a device that can ultimately diagnose you better than a team of board-certified doctors. And we announced this, I was giving the opening keynote of the Consumer Electronics Show, the largest consumer show on the planet, in January of 2012 in Las Vegas with Paul Jacobs. We announced this competition. 9 months later, we have 242 teams in 32 countries around the world who have pre-registered to compete for this competition. And so I am thrilled by the notion that we're going to reinvent healthcare. We're going to literally make it accessible to anyone on the planet, to those rising billion in the middle of Africa, India, China, and to all of us. The same way that the cell phone used to be the tool for the Wall Street magnate who could buy this $1 million phone, and now literally there are going to be 1 billion of them by the end of 2016 in Africa for the poorest of the poor. The best medical care on the planet is going to be available for everybody.
So we don't have to wait for Washington to solve our healthcare problems, or we don't have to wait for Washington to solve our educational problems. I mean, talk a little bit about that, because that's one of the things I'm really inspired by. What you continue to fan the flames of is these are big problems. These are the big problems, right? And it's not going to be solved.
These are the billion-person, the 10 to the 9th plus problems: healthcare, education, food, water, energy, global security. These are the areas that, my mandate is, listen, if you've got the tools, if you've got the passion, and you're not working at this level, why aren't you? I mean, this is the chance that you get to save humanity and become a billionaire at the same time. Why would you not want to play at this level? I mean, because you have, you do have the ability. What you do can scale to touch the lives of 1 billion people. So the other area besides healthcare is learning, is global literacy. So we're working on a global literacy X Prize. And we're looking at, there are 880 million illiterate people on the planet. About 10% of that, 80 million of them, are kids aged 6 to 9. And so we're going to be asking teams to develop a technology. It's up to them what the technology is. I'm not pre-guessing it, but what we're going to do is give you a population of 200 illiterate kids, age 6 to 9, who don't read at all. And we're going to say the team that can take that population to a level of stage 3 English literacy the fastest, in the most scalable fashion, in other words, in a fashion that doesn't need you to build schools or teach teachers, that team is going to win. And it's about unleashing literacy on the world, because if someone all of a sudden becomes literate and they're plugged into the global internet, everything is possible.